What is up, everybody? Madcap here, and welcome back to the Campaign of Terror 2018. This series is going to be for Remothered, Tormented Fathers. I'm going to be honest, I know very little about this game. I saw the trailer a long time ago, and have had it on my wish list for quite a while now, and I figured this seems like a good time to play it. I usually save as many horror games as I can for the Campaign of Terror if it's not something I'm looking desperately to play immediately. And this seems like a good chance to try it. I have no idea what the scares are supposed to be in this. Paranormal, just a guy chasing you? I'm not really sure. So let's find out together, shall we? Oh yeah, I couldn't rebind flashlight to F. Dodge is F? Oh no. WASD, run is shift, crouch is control, that's pretty straightforward. Couldn't dodge be spacebar instead, and flashlight be F where it's supposed to be? Oh well, interact, examine, dodge, inventory. Alright, well, let's try this out.
So, is it all true?
Maybe.
What have you heard already?
That illness, it thickened the bones, it accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The Lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply.
Lepidopterans?
An illness is what it is.
But then,
Where do you want me to start?
from the beginning.
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
Well, for example, why do they call you Madam Svenska?
A name is just a trace. It is our business card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes.
Well, that's
But
rude.
we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. And living in Sweden the last 30 years
Sweden?
has definitely
Yeah!
inspired this affectionate moniker. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And yet you come back to Italy.
Oh.
Why?
Boo.
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to so much, has labeled my whole life, has given it a name, and it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
Yes? Yes, yes, where did it begin? Tell me! Lost child, Celeste Felton. God, half the things in this playground are illegal now. Like, what? It can harm children! Ban it! Ban it! Playgrounds are just open spots of, like, grass now. God forbid you fall off a swing set and break your neck.
Listen to me, aromas leave us free, but needs to be taken care of.
No. She looks much younger. I can't read any of that. I guess I'm not supposed to anyways, that's fine. Oh, is she a detective looking for this kid? That would explain why she's at the playground. It's an Amazon delivery van. Oh, that explains it. She's an Amazon delivery driver. That makes more sense, actually. Uh-oh, the horror storm has started. Or is coming, I guess. What? Holy crap! Oh my god, it's the title! That was a very spooky title screen. Ooh, is this me? Is this me? This looks like in-game now.
Feels like it's gonna rain again.
It sounds like it's gonna rain again. Yeah! Wow, this is weird. Seeing her with a skirt and a bag, like, this looks like Dread Out. The same way you start Dread Out. Just walking around like this with your little handbag and whatnot. Weird. I cannot do it now. But I want to play on the playground. Can we? That is a sturdy swing set. Huh. Let's see. What do we got? This looks teeny! I guess it's made for children, but even still, wow. Okay, that's banned. These, I think, are banned. I think swing sets are still allowed. I don't know, there could be... What was that? There could be razor blade and sandboxes, so you can't trust those anymore. You could definitely break your neck on this thing. Yeah, this whole playground needs to be torn down! And something else needs to be built here. Like soft mattress land or something. Why does it sound like there's some beast growling around here? Wait, I guess I'll go look at this. What? How do I do this again? F to interact? Space? I cannot do it now. Ah, balls. Okay, left click. Whew. Oh god, I'm starting to panic there. Missing since Thursday, October 14th, 1970. That's not... Okay, I'm not in the way of that, thank God. I don't know where to put my camera or anything yet, so we'll figure that out as we go on. Last seen 4 p.m. at Recreation Ground in Hasapakot. Date of birth, February 8th, 1958. Hey, that's my birthday month. Female, white, 13 years, light blonde hair, blue eyes. At last, wearing a white dress with bows, white shoes, and tressed hair. Since any information are requested to call 374. Oh. Oh, what is this? Via del Glium or Via del Sciar? Sciar! Am I supposed to be finding clues? Well, let's see. I walked this way, and I always say go left in life. Left is always the best way to go. So we're gonna go here. She has a very peculiar run. It's kind of flighty. Kind of weird. What is this? Is this Jesus? Hello, Jesus! I always feel anxious when looking at some icons. Icons and mirrors. Should always feel anxious when looking at mirrors. Ooh.
Who is it?
Yes, hello. I'm Dr. Reed from the Santa Margarita Institute.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
Oh. Alright, well, I'm not going that way. Let's walk through the puddles. I'm sure my shoes can take it. I'm a reporter, after all. Investigative journalism. Ha-ha! Jeebus, this is a big place. Is this whole thing just this one house? I guess technically I could have gone anyway then. It all leads to this house. Oh. Let her catch her breath really quick so she can run back. Alright, ready? Let's go. Oh man, I need to choose the right way. I at least have to get into the house in the first episode, right? I would hope. Also, this road needs a lot of repair. Only a person with some, like, 4x4 Jeep wheeler could go on this. Can I just go in? Oh! I knew that. Obviously, that's what I should have done to begin with. Ooh, that was creepy. Reach the residence of Dr. Felton. Completed. Get inside the mansion and meet Dr. Felton. Alright. A lovely garden. It's ever so lovely. He's got these nice little statues all over the place. Although, I hope the statue missing a head isn't a foreshadowing of what's going to happen here. Well, no, that we saw she lives. There's nothing to worry about. I mean, game over. I should just stop playing right now. She lives. There's no danger, right? Obviously. Man, who the hell keeps all this up? Ooh, what is this? Oh, can't do that. Okay. Why do I feel like I should remember and understand the surroundings while it's light? Why are you looking behind you? Why are you looking rapidly around? Should I be nervous? Yeah, anyways, before the storm hits and there's a murderer chasing me, I feel like I should try to remember what the hell's out here, like that ladder to get over the wall. That seems like a key thing, or this ladder right here. They all seem like important things. This reminds me of Outlast, too, just like sneaking around a big building trying to get in. What is this? Is this her? Is this the girl we're looking for? Did they turn her to stone? Great, we're going to be fighting Medusa. Is there anything I should be looking for? Like healing kits or a gun? Or anything like that? Hello? Your gate was open. I'm an investigative reporter. Hello? Do we have cell phones in this time? Well, we definitely know we have cigarettes.
Yes?
Good evening. I
Miss
am.
Reed,
Good
you already told me at
evening.
the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a
Put your foot in the door.
patient at
Put your foot in the door.
Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's
Oh, no,
pathology.
please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Oh no.
Thank you.
I
Here comes the
apologize
sealing
for
of the door
darkness,
and our
but
fate.
Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease.
Okay, he can't see well. Remember these things.
I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
Wait, why are there cigarettes there then? Interesting. I feel this is all like some sort of clue setup, detective work. Somebody else is smoking in here. All right. What do we have? Oh, I just gotta go find him?
This way.
Oh. I cannot sprint.
Bad habit.
What?
Smoking?
Yes, such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also
Maybe
very
you would know.
expensive.
Huh?
Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
His wife?
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
What's that? You went behind a wall.
But, you know, when she's home, she listens to the same music.
Hey, wait! I can't hear you. You're behind a wall. Okay, so she listens to the same song over and over. Good thing I have subtitles on. Can I switch the light switch? No. Okay, perhaps later. It's so weird being trapped at a slow gate. But I guess this is how people walk in real life, so...
This way, please.
Is she really tall?
Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Why does that door look so tiny compared to her for some reason? Huh. She has really loud feet. Ooh, I get to snoop, just like any good investigative journalist would do. I cannot do it now. Oh, I can't sprint. Right. Snooping in the doors. The doors, the drawers. Should we? I think we should. What do we got? Shh, don't tell anybody. Oh my god, that's a lot. Alright. It's all the way over here, too, which is weird. I feel like I have to, move my chair over to read it. Otherwise, I'm going to be, reading cockeyed. Mr. and Mrs. Felton's farm. Rosso Gallo closes. Danger of contamination. Wyman and the Feltons indicated for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. October 2nd, 1971. The Rosso Gallo farm, Pride of the Gallows, closed due to suspected contamination. It has been reported that many products have been infected by toxic pollen that could be the cause of severe parasitosis. Is that what that says? This text is really weird for some reason. It's very hard to read. I don't know why. The owner, Ariana Gallo, top right. Okay. Her husband, the notary Richard Felton, bottom right. Professor and company's partner, Albert alias Wyman, large picture, the old man, okay, are under investigation. The latter has been allegedly accused by Felton himself of having used the company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. Indeed, the warning came from the residents at the company's headquarters, the Ashmans, who managed the building and supervised the harvesters, the sisters of the adjoining convent. I got witches on the brain, apparently. Photo. Right, can't really see that. Among the reported symptoms, painful ulcers, vomiting, proliferation of parasites, and, in some cases, keratosis photosensitivity. Following the heavy allegations, both the Feltons and the Ashmans received numerous threats from Wyman himself, who has been removed from the Order of Physicians today. Wyman stated he was shocked by the charges and pointed his finger. Pointed his finger! Wherever I was. There we go. To his former business partner, Richard Felton. He personally funded me! It is worth noticing that Felton himself, like his father, promoted and funded the Phenoxyl Project, a drug for which Wyman himself was nominated for the prestigious Medicine Award in 1957. But that was retired from the market a few years later due to the disastrous side effects. Meanwhile, even at Felton's house, which was used as location for product distribution, the activities ceases. Shouldn't it be ceased? As a result of the scandal, the Ashmans and Feltons also broke off any kind of relationship. As a matter of fact, the Ashmans claimed a substantial refund for the damages they suffered, because even their children have been infected, and, as a consequence, used as unaware test subjects. The authorities assume that the contamination has developed from the groundwater, not only used for the irrigation of nearby plantations, but also as a common source for the Ashmans and the 12 sisters of the nearby monastery. There's another side. Oh, okay. You damn son of a bitch! See what they write about me on the news? You wanted to tarnish me, but I'll get back at you. Oh, surely I will. Starting with your daughter. Do you believe she doesn't know who her father is? I'm sure he would be glad to know that she is his daughter. Show you've got balls. Take your own responsibilities. What am I saying? Balls? You never got balls. Ain't nobody got balls. Alright. Oh. Oh, ma!
Do you believe in God, miss?
No, I don't.
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down.
Oh, thank you. What a nice robe you've got.
Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria, yes. See if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
The voices are interesting. That's going to come into play big time, isn't it?
You're diagnosed. 1958?
Yes, indicatively. Some
Where
friends
the
and I
voices are
contracted the
muffled
disease
through
while
walls?
traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency? Overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates? Phenoxyl? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter...
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate... I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or has you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton?
What? What's going on?
Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm
Who
talking
are
about?
you, and why did you come?
I'm an investigative journalist.
Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed.
He's figured that out.
Is your real name. Your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
Mr. Felton.
Am I gonna have to sneak back in at night? Because that seems like a really bad idea.
You know the way. How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use
cigarettes.
people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
Weird. Okay. Achievement unlocked disappearance. Ah. There are a lot of opening cutscenes in this. At least I made it out safe. Game complete. We're done. That's it. We just get in our car and go home. Wait, what? Oh. Did she come out and take a key from there? Or did she put a key there? Ah, she put a key there. Seems a trifle odd. Okay, maybe I lied. That's probably the ceiling of our doom. Would you like to save your game? I sure would. Yes, please. Look for the mirrors with the metronome. From now on, you can save your game only by using those. Oh. Okay. Tutorial. Flashlight. You can disable tutorials from the settings menu. That's not a flashlight. Flashlight switch. Some areas of Felton Mansion are really dark. It may be difficult to find your bearings. Press the flashlight switch to light up your way, but remember to turn it off. You don't want to stick out. That's probably a good idea. Get inside the mansion and meet Dr. Felton. Done. Oh, it's on her shirt. I was like, what the heck? She's not holding a flashlight. Wow, I feel like a space marine or something. Identify the source of the tune. Meet Mrs. Felton. Ooh, that should be exciting. But I'm going to stop the first episode here. Every good horror series needs its setup, its build-up to get into the horror instead of just being thrown in it. And every good series needs an intro episode. So we've got all the stuff out of the way, it looks like, and we are now back in the mansion. It's raining and storming. You know what that means? It's horror time. So starting with the next episode, it looks like we get to explore and maybe kind of get a feel for this mansion and just how creepy it might be. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Until then, stay metal!